All right, let's talk about something that's, well, it's everywhere, right? Health supplements. They're on store shelves, all over your social media feed. It can be pretty confusing. So today, we're going to cut through all that noise and get to what you actually need to know.
Does this look familiar? I mean, for most of us, life is a constant juggling act. You've got work, stress, maybe not eating as well as you'd like, and it's tough to stay on top of our well-being. It's in that gap that the whole conversation about supplements usually starts.
So what we're going to do here is just break it all down. This is going to be a simple, no-nonsense guide. We're not talking about miracle cures. We're talking about understanding where supplements can and can't fit into your life.
Okay, let's dive right in with what is, without a doubt, the #1 rule. Seriously, if you only remember one thing from all of this, make it this.
So when we say health supplement, what are we even talking about? Well, at its most basic, it's a product that's meant to add to your diet. We're talking about things like vitamins, minerals, probiotics, or even herbal extracts, usually in a little capsule or a powder.
And this right here, this is the whole game. Supplements are there to support what you're already doing with good food. They are not a substitute for a healthy diet. You know, think of your diet as the lead singer of the band. Supplements, they're the backup singers. Important maybe, but they can't carry the show alone.
Okay, so I know what you're thinking. The supplement aisle is a lot. It can feel totally overwhelming, so to make it way simpler, let's just break them down into a few main categories.
We can pretty much put them into 4 big buckets. You've got your vitamins and minerals, multivitamins, probiotics, and then herbal or botanical supplements. Think of this as your basic map so you don't get lost. Let's touch on each one real quick.
First up, you've got your classic vitamins and minerals. I mean, these are the fundamental nuts and bolts your body runs on. They're crucial for everything, from creating energy to making sure your muscles are working right.
Then you have multivitamins, which are basically all about convenience. It's kind of like a greatest hits album of nutrients, all packed into one pill. They can be a decent safety net if you know your diet isn't as diverse as it could be.
Next up, something you hear a lot about, probiotics. These are the good guys, right? The beneficial bacteria that help keep your digestive system in balance. And what's really cool is they work best when you're also eating fiber-rich foods, which is just another perfect example of how supplements are designed to work with your diet.
And finally, we've got herbal and botanical supplements. These come from plants, things like turmeric or apple cider vinegar. They've been used for ages in natural health practices to just help the body maintain its natural balance and comfort.
Okay, so we know the what. Now for the how. How in the world do you pick a good one out of the thousands on the shelf? Let's get practical.
It is so easy to just grab the cheapest bottle or whatever's trending on social media, right? But what you really want to focus on is quality. Look for brands that are super clear about what's inside, where they get their ingredients, and exactly what the dosage should be.
And this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? With all these options, it's totally normal to feel a little lost. And honestly, there's no single right answer that works for every single person.
But a really common place to start, especially if you're new to this, is with something that offers broad, general support. A solid multivitamin, a mineral like magnesium, which a lot of us can use, or a good probiotic for gut health. Those are often the first step for many people.
And hey, if you do decide to try something, here's a super simple, low-pressure way to go about it. Just start with one new thing at a time. Always read the label. And then just pay attention. See how you feel. And try to make it a habit, like taking it with breakfast every morning.
Okay, now it's time to pull the camera back a bit because let's be real, supplements don't exist in a bubble. They're just one small piece of a much, much bigger picture.
Think about it. The real heavy hitters for your health, they're always going to be these pillars. Good food, moving your body, getting enough sleep, and managing your stress. These are the absolute foundations.
And this brings us right back to where we started, and it's so important we're going to say it again. Supplements are tools. They're tools you can use inside of a healthy lifestyle. They can't ever replace these core habits. And let's just end on this note. This whole wellness thing, it's not about being perfect. It's a journey. It's really just about the small, simple choices you make day in and day out. So the only question left is, what's one small choice you can make for yourself today?